Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know if you saw the announcement that the first CDP collateral debt position backed by XRP. It's live on Custom 2, and right now I'm using Rabby Wallet, so you have to create a custom network and then set up the details for Custom 2. If you're in Bifrost, you need to enable the developer mode, and that enables the testnet. The first thing you need to do is go relevant tokens and contract addresses, and then you need to mint the test FXRP or the staked XRP. So you would copy the address, then you would go to, well, in this case it's custom to at Explorer at Flare Network. You're going to paste the address, and then you're going to go to contract, read write, and then you're going to go to mint. You're going to put the address, you need to be connected, and then 1000 FXRP is 1 and 7 sets of 3 zeros. Uh, I don't know if you can mint more, but this is enough. Once you do that, you put write. It's going to make you sign in the transaction on your address, on your wallet, and then you will receive FXRP. In this case, I have 1000. This is the platform, the loan platform for Enosys. And the first thing we're going to do collateral. And then here I say how much money I want to borrow against this. My LTV is 90%. So from $2,800 for 1000 XRP means that I can borrow 90% of this, or almost 91. Let's say I'm going to do 2000. In this case, I'm using a 71% LTV, but the price of XRP still needs to go to 220. And then the less I borrow makes my liquidation risk much lower. In this case, FXRP needs to go to 110 for me to get liquidated. In this case, it's just an example. And then the other thing that is very important is the interest rate. And this is how it's different from Kinetic. Here you can set up how much interest you want to pay. And then the less interest, the higher the redemption risk. If I wanted to pay 0.5, there's $0 before I get redeemed. And then as I move up, if I go to 2.1, there's $34,000 before I get redeemed. And then if I go past, in this case, 6%, this is not real because there's no redemptions and this is just a test network, but just to show you, the higher your interest, the more dollars that need to be redeemed before it's your turn to do it. In this case, let's set up 4.1%. I'm going to do next. Here you can check, I'm loading 1000 FXRP. This is my collateral, this is my liquidation price. The interest rate is 4.10. I have a low liquidation risk and a medium redemption risk. Redemption happens when the value of the stablecoin drops below 1, and liquidation when your collateral drops below the liquidation price. I'm going to do approve FXRP. Now we're going to approve gas for Rappler in custom 2. And then you're going to open a position. The minimum amount to borrow is going to be $500. Realistically, you would need $1,000 of collateral to not be risking your position. This is a pretty serious product. I don't think this is something to be playing around. Like everything, once you're playing with debt, the risk increases because the amount of money that you can lose can be exponential. But if you use it wisely, it's a very powerful tool. In this case, it's telling me that I have 1000 XRP, and then I think in the test network I can add update loan. I can increase, let's say that I want to do $200 more. I'm going to do update position. Let's see if this works. Now instead of having $1,000, now I have 1,201. Go to the dashboard. Yeah, that worked. And then that stablecoin, I can go here to the stability pool, and then I can deposit the CDP dollar that I have. In this case, it's going to be 1,200. Let's say yes, deposit. As of right now, I know that only the stability pools will have incentives for depositing money with reward clear. All right, guys, I hope that helped. And then here you can go choose this, and then you can close loan, and you can repay. In this case, I already deposited in the collateral in the stability pool, so I don't have the money, but you can do that. And then once you pay back your debt, you can withdraw. This doesn't have to be 100%. This can be partial. If I pay back 500, then I have more collateral that I can withdraw. All right, guys, until next time.